Hello, and welcome to an Introduction to Scratch with Devin Flynn of the STEAM 3D Maker Lab at Ontario Tech University. Hello, my name is Devin Flynn. I'm a research assistant at the STEAM 3D Maker Lab at Ontario Tech University. I'm a Master of Arts student in education, and I'm also an educator for grades 7 to 12 students. My subject specialties are in science, social science, and geography. The STEAM 3D Maker Lab is part of Ontario Tech University's Faculty of Education. We're located in Oshawa, Ontario, Canada, and as you can see here, these are all the members of the STEAM 3D Maker Lab. As an overview for what this video will cover, we will talk a little bit about what Scratch is. There'll be several videos for you to watch independently that talk about the tips and tricks for Scratch, as well as setting up an account. We will talk about activities 1 through 3, as well as the coding challenge that is included at the end. So what is Scratch? Scratch is a free online coding community for all ages. It uses simple visuals to help engage learners in coding through storytelling, games, and animation. So why do we use Scratch? Scratch is easy to learn and easy to code. It gives students the opportunity to use coding and express creativity. There are many cross-curricular connections that can be found, and it promotes computational thinking and 21st century learning skills. Hello everyone, my name is Devin Flynn for the STEAM 3D Maker Lab. In this video, I'm going to talk with you a little bit about how exactly you go about setting up a Scratch account so you can start coding for yourself. Now on my screen, you can see there are two spots where we can click to join. One in the home page banner and also one up top. It doesn't matter which one you pick, just so long as you get to the same join screen that you can see next. Once I click on that Join Scratch button, it'll prompt me to create a username and also to create a password. Now, it reminds us that we shouldn't use our own real name. You can create a name, you can use a name of a pet, whatever suits you best. And also make sure that you pick a password that'll be safe and that you can remember. After you've inputted that information, the next few steps will prompt you with some personal information, as well as an email address and a location, which country you're based in, so that they can better suit the needs of you and provide you with some more tailored information. Once you have all this inputted and you've verified your account, I'll show you what you do next. So once you are all logged in and you have your very own personal Scratch account, you should see a screen that looks somewhat like mine. You'll have some options along the top to create a new Scratch program, to explore, look at ideas, as well as some account information, along with your username that you'll see in the top right. For now, let's just look at how exactly we go about creating a new code, as well as how we can share that code with others, because those are two important steps. So by clicking the Create button, we come to the Scratch landing screen. Here you can see that I have a temporary project title, which I can change. Here I'm just going to label it STEAM 3D Lab Test. And now I am all set to start coding. Now other videos will remind you about what these blocks do, but for now I want to remind you of two important steps. Whenever we have a code that is ready and we are finished with it, we always need to make sure that we save. We can save now or save as a copy. And that way it gets added to our account so we can find it later. Now, if you want to share your code with others, people in your classroom, a friend, or maybe send it to somebody, what you will need to do is to make sure that it is available to share. And that you can do by clicking the button up top here. Once I click share, it tells me that I can share this project with others. I can see inside, or I can copy a link to send to other people. When other people share their work, we have the option to remix what they have created. So as you can see here, I have pulled up a multiplication game that somebody has created and shared with the Scratch community. Now using this green remix button, I can save a copy of this project so that I can edit it and add my own ideas. This is a great idea to do if you want to learn a little bit more and edit somebody's existing work. Finally, the last important feature of Scratch to pay attention to is this globe up at the top left. Here I am able to switch the language that my Scratch appears in. There are many languages to choose from, so when you are practicing a new language, you are able to switch between what you're familiar with and what you might be learning. So have fun and good luck coding! Activity 1. Bug walks, square with coding. Go to the Scratch hyperlink you see on the screen to open the code that is visible on the left. Activity 1 instructions. Step 1. Run the erase code and then run the walk code by clicking on each. Step 2. Keep running the walk code until the bug walks a square. Step 3. Click and drag the bug to a different place on the stage. Step 4. Change move 100 steps to move 50 steps. Step 5. Run the walk code until the bug walks another square. Step 6. Click the color code. Move the bug to a different place on the stage. Run the walk code until the bug walks a new square. Step 7. Play with erase, walk, and color to create math art on the stage. Step 8. Independently or with a partner, explore the meaning of each of the code blocks used in this activity. Activity 2. Bug walks to strawberry with Scratch. Go to the Scratch website you see on screen in your slide deck to see and run the bug's code. Activity 2 instructions. In this code, the bug estimated that it would take 4 steps to reach the strawberry, but it didn't work. How can you edit the code so that the bug takes more steps? How many steps does the bug need to reach the strawberry? Does the bug ever reach the strawberry? Try having the bug walk different fractions of the distance as shown here and on your slide deck. Activity 3. Number pattern sums. Go to the Scratch hyperlink as seen on screen or in your slide deck to see the code on the left. Run the Scratch code, and you should be able to see a list of numbers as seen on screen. Activity 3 instructions. Step 1. Edit the code to list and find the sums of numbers 1, 3, 5, and 7. Can you predict their sum? Step 2. Edit the code to list and find the sums of numbers 1, 3, 5, all the way to 19. Can you predict their sum? Part A. Notice the sums of odd numbers are square numbers. Step 3. Edit the code to list and find the sums of numbers 11, 22, 31, and 44. Can you predict their sums? Activity 4, Coding Challenge. Activity 4, Scratch Coding Challenge Instructions. For this challenge, explore something new in the Scratch community. You can remix an existing project you find, or start something new from scratch. The challenge is to be creative with your coding and to connect it to curriculum subjects you have learned. If you have any questions or you want to connect, please feel free to reach out on any of the options you see on screen. Thanks for watching.